Today's horoscope and tarot from Astrocademy, Cancer, March 10, 2022. Today's energies encourage a light, optimistic approach to the day. A Mercury-Venus parallel helps improve cooperation and promotes harmony. You're willing to make the most of what you have, but you also desire just a little more. On this day before a new moon in your sign, it's best to let go of tension and rest so that you can reflect. Still, the sun in your sign harmonizes with Uranus today, boosting your appeal through your communications and ideas. It's particularly helpful since it helps you detach just enough to see which elements of your life are dragging you down. Letting go of a problem can figure strongly now, and it comes at an ideal time, just before you get a fresh start and a new cycle begins. People appreciate you more than usual. It can be a time for shaking up the usual routine. The moon continues to hover over your secretive 12th house of closure, dreams, and all things behind the scenes, bringing greater emphasis to everything from your unconscious mind to your ability to surrender. Take a load off. The moon will be sitting alongside Mercury, so grab your dream journal and follow your intuition, as the universe is communicating with you at this time. Meanwhile, amidst the sun's energizing journey through your sign, it is now approaching a sweet sextile to rebellious Uranus, adding a layer of eccentricity and spontaneity to your day. Self-reflection brings revelations. Adopting a unique perspective could change your work life. The moon has left Sirius Capricorn for innovative Aquarius today, encouraging you to quietly reflect on your mental appraisal and perception of work matters. It may be time to consider a different approach to work. Lean into the atypical Aquarius perspective so that you can get out of your mental parameters that may be influencing your current subconscious appraisal of your job. Taking on a radically different mental approach to work can make a significant difference to your everyday work life. The moon's return today as a new moon will act as a distraction while at the same time sharpening your instincts, with both a real advantage as the moon draws closer to its last visit to your income sector before the sun returns. With the moon still 2 days away, this is a chance to sharpen your instincts in general, before tuning into messages from the money gods. Watch out for big trouble with roommates or a significant other. Your feelings are way out of proportion, and you might cause more problems than you solve if you explode. Keep things peaceful. Once again, you can take direction from the planetary alignment. If you look closely at how you deal with people, family, friends, co-workers, or potential partners of all kinds, you find that you are acting and reacting with a lot of intuition. In other words, trusting your instincts is critical to taking the right steps. To help strengthen your inner ear, stick to a regular exercise schedule and meditate on your health goals while you work out. This will help connect your intentions with your abilities. Opportunities can come much more readily, and the essence of this day is in the air. This can prove to be especially helpful if your life has been more challenging lately. Try not to let things get you down. Allow the essence of this day to bring hope and encouragement to you. Rather than mulling over things that have already happened, take action to get things going in the direction you want them to. Be as proactive as you can be. At the same time that you not only move into the final 12 days of your birthday month, but with a growing sense of what's possible and of the major doors that the Sun, Jupiter, and Neptune are holding open, today comes steeped in nostalgia. During his last full day in a nostalgic part of your chart and before returning to Pisces tomorrow, Mercury has your mental focus on the rear-view mirror, with a chance to better understand where you have been and of the old doors that will remain open. Over the next 7 days, the moon will make its monthly visit to your romantic and relationship sectors and is already preparing for a romantically charged weekend. Until then, as the moon wraps up its monthly visit to your communication sector, it is your relationships that will benefit from the boost this has given the communication lines over the last few days. Your tarot reading for today. The Hierophant, Strength, and the Emperor. The cards you drew announce new opportunities in your life and show you are a worthwhile person. When it comes to your qualities, you have a lot of potential and you have a sense of responsibility. You always give good advice and know how to lend an attentive and sympathetic ear to people who need to confide in you. You share a lot in common with a man with whom you have a close relationship. Although in the past some people disappointed you, today your life is taking a new turn, and you would like to be completely fulfilled by the side of a trustworthy person. The cards show that you see who it is, and evoke reciprocal feelings between you and this man. During the month of March 2022, you have an important decision to make about your personal development and moving forward in your life plan. It's something you have been thinking about for a while now, and you have talked about it repeatedly with your friend and confidant. During this decisive period, you have to make some distance, or you can take the opportunity when it presents itself, and thus put the odds of success on your side in your personal and emotional life. You can count on the presence of your loved ones to advise you and help you make the right decision. You'll understand that today things seem to be moving in the right direction in your life. New opportunities could allow you to advance quickly in your life plan, and to realize a project in which you have placed a lot of expectations. By listening to the lesson of this draw, and acting according how you feel at the moment, you can take full advantage of your potential and advance towards a love story that is happy and fulfilling. Our eyes in the sky. Mercury turns retrograde today, and, as with all Mercury retrogrades, there could be significant miscommunication, technological issues, emotional meltdowns, drama, and travel delays. It isn't an ideal time to start a new project or sign a document. Sounds like fun, right? Nope. But not all hope is lost. This is the first Mercury retrograde of 2022, which is why we shouldn't overthink it. We just have to get through it, so we can start to enjoy the year ahead. It's imperative to make sure your email contacts, documents, and other important files are backed up and secure. There could be a system failure or miscommunication that sets you back a few days. The silver lining to all this is that when you do start saving all that information, you'll be able to go through old photos, emails, and docs, and discard the ones that are no longer essential. Basically, give your phone and computer a major detox. Because the Mercury retrograde commences at the same time that Venus is moonwalking, we can expect to hear from old lovers or exes. Also, we could experience relationship issues with current close ones, which won't be easy for anyone to get over. While we can trust our head to steer us in the correct direction, we should aim to be heart-centered in our approach. The next 2 days are an excellent time for starting things, but not for seeing them through if they require extensive planning or patience. Also before dawn, Leo Mars forms a square to Ceres in Taurus, activating a T-square with retrograde Jupiter in Aquarius. The opposition between Mars and Jupiter will be exact tomorrow. This transit presents a conflict between two fundamental human instincts, self-preservation and the reflex to protect those we care about. We believe others must submit to us so we can help them. If they refuse our help, we lose our purpose, so we interpret this as defiance, an insult, or a threat. If someone does permit us to assist them, we will make sure they don't forget it. Reminders of how giving and generous we are subtly imply that we are owed a debt of gratitude, which inevitably breeds resentment, making the other party wish they hadn't asked in the first place. We should monitor our actions closely today. Self-reflection is the only way to determine whether we are out of line or overstepping another's boundaries.